Midday Ark-La-Miss News Update.
Good afternoon. Thanks for tuning in to NBC News Daily. I'm Mackenzie Jonikin with your Midday Ark-La-Miss update. The sports world mourns the loss of Willis Reed. The two-time NBA finalist most valuable player passed away after a year-long battle with congestive heart failure. Reed played for GSU from 1960 to 1964, winning a national championship in his time with the Tigers. The Lilly native starred for 11 seasons with the New York Knicks and had his number 19 jersey retired by the franchise in 1976. Reed was 80 years old. Easter is almost here, and the Easter Bunny is a character loved by many. But what happens when that character turns into a real-life situation? A pet store in West Monroe said they see a larger number of rabbits sold around this time of the year, and then those same rabbits return just a few months later. This is largely due to there being a minimum amount of research done before buying a rabbit, and many people may assume that they are the same as they were typical pets. Like dogs and cats, the shop says that it is important to bring your rabbit to a shelter or pet store when looking to rehome it.
Bring them back to us. Don't let them go. We've gotten so many wild rabbits that people let go that obviously were a pet that they just felt was the best thing to do, was to let them roam.
Alternatively, employees at the store says the guinea pigs make a great and easy for your child's fuzzy friend. The City of Monroe announces a groundbreaking ceremony for the Kansas Lane Extension Phase 1. Residents are invited to the groundbreaking on Tuesday, March 28 at 3:30 p.m. Monroe Mayor Friday Ellis, along with Governor John Bel Edwards and the Louisiana Department of Transportation and Development, will be in attendance at the ceremony. This is taking place at 2820 Sterlington Road. In a health alert, Arkansas is seeing an increase in strep throat cases. Local health professionals say cases usually go up about this time of year as students get out of school for spring break, adding there typically isn't a trend to uptick, but it always starts with children.
It's not necessarily, a time of the year thing, but we are seeing a rise in the last few weeks in strep cases. Typically, it's respiratory droplet transmission, so it always seems to start kind of like in our younger ages.
He says this year has been a little different, as it is the first time pharmacies have been ability to test to treat strep throat without patients having to go to their doctor. An El Dorado church was vandalized over the weekend, leaving church members in shock. St. Mary's Episcopal Church is now covered in spray-painted offensive religious imagery on the front door. Words on the building's wall can still be seen. According to El Dorado Times, a church member says someone reported the graffiti on Sunday. This incident comes more than 1 month after graffiti was sprayed painted on Miller Park.
And now, Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Trey Tonneson.
Southern Arkansas and north central Louisiana have managed to miss the larger areas of heavy moisture that have rolled over areas to our north over the past 2 days. But over the next day to day and a half, we'll see a shift that'll set us up for some heavy moisture on Friday and then into Friday afternoon and evening as well. A severe risk is present. We'll look at that in just a moment. But the good news is, not only have we missed the areas of moisture that flow to our north and are now moving off to our northeast, but we're also going to warm into the day today. Back into the 80s, though clouds will stick around throughout most of the day. Those morning clouds definitely going to be heavy and continue into the afternoon before breaking up for a slight period and then rebuilding into the evening as well. Here's a look at your severe risk for Friday. Most of our area in a level 3 out of 5 enhanced risk, and the rest of our viewing area in a level 2 out of 5 yellow risk for severe weather as well. But moving on into your 7-day forecast, the heaviest rounds of moisture going to roll through here on Friday, with that severe chance certainly possible. Good news is, over the next 3 days we'll be into the 80s, which is a much welcome change to how we started the week, with overnight and morning lows into the 30s and some areas in the 20s. But moving into your weekend, things going to stay decently warm into the mid to upper 70s with partly cloudy skies initially for Saturday, but as we work towards Sunday, start clearing out into the mostly sunny and clear side of things, so definitely nice.
Well, that's it for your midday update. NBC News Daily continues. Have a great day.